Hey guys, it's day 9 of our Rocket to Diamond training. How was opening up your team page? Was it exciting? Were you nervous? I am so proud of you for deciding to commit to do that. I know it's rough and I know it can give anxiety and it's stressful, but it is so important. And I am so glad that you took that step because that is a step in the right direction. So today we're going to talk about connecting with your team. You just established a team page, so now you need to make sure that you're connecting with them. Establishing a connection with your team is so important, but it can be challenging. You may have never met some of your coaches before, and now they've signed up and joined your team. Like my coach, Breezy, I never met her. I'd never even talked to her on the phone before I signed up as a coach. That's kind of scary to put your trust into someone, right? I'm sure she was just as nervous as I was. So how do you work on creating a connection with potentially a complete stranger? First off, you have to come from the heart. You have to touch their hearts. You need to establish something emotional and connecting. So you need to open up, be real, be vulnerable. Maybe you already established this before they signed up as a coach. Maybe that is what connected you two together. Maybe you were a part of a child loss group and that's how you met, or maybe you were a part of a crafting moms group on Facebook and you kind of connected that way. But the point is you have to find something that ties the two of you together, to establish this connection. Now with my coach, I didn't have that before I signed up. I just knew this was what I wanted to do, and I knew she was determined to make this successful. So we had to establish a connection after that, and we just kind of clicked. It kind of worked. We understand each other, we get each other. It's just kind of how it works. But you have to do that with your coaches. You have to find something that ties the two of you together. Get to know them as a person, a friend, not just a business partner. So you need to find out about their lives. Maybe my success partner, actually, her and I both have really similar background stories growing up. So we connect, we get each other. Some people don't understand that, but we get each other. So find that connection. Secondly, connect with them not only in public, like on Facebook, hey, your kids are so cute. Connect with them privately as well. Send them private messages. Send them a text. Give them a call. Maybe you like to give gifts. Send them a gift. If you don't like to send gifts, that's fine. But find a way to connect with them privately. Don't let them think they're just one in a crowd. Don't let them think that you're just messaging them on Facebook or, publicly. Make sure there's a private connection so they really feel like you're genuine. Make them feel important. People don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. So develop credibility with your team by connecting with them one-on-one. Phone calls are really good. Zoom chats are awesome for everyone to connect and get to know each other. Show them that you genuinely want to help them, even if it's an inconvenience to you. Maybe the only time that they can talk is 10 p.m. and you're exhausted and you want to go to bed. But it's going to go a long way if you say, you know what, 10 o'clock works. We can do that. Now, you can't always do that, and you can't, but try to connect with those people on your team. It will go a long way. Connect one at a time. Recognize people even in a group. Relate to those individuals. Don't just address them as this big team. Connect one-on-one. They're not a number. It's not one of 20. They are people. Connect with them. That's the only way to connect. Realize that even though you all have common goals, that every single one of you on your team is different and requires different approaches. If you look at our upline Breezy's team, for example, or even our own team, Team Brave, everyone is different. We all have common goals. We have, there are similarities, but genuinely we're all different. We all think and act and are just wired differently, okay? So some people want tough love. They want you to message them and, if they're not doing what they should be doing, they want you to be blunt and be bold and be like, you know what? You're better than this. But there are other people who do not want that. They crack under pressure. They can't handle that, okay? So you have to find out what makes them tick and so that you can help them. And part of that is connecting with them, making sure you know who they are as a person so you know how to approach them as a leader. And lastly, I want you to put a 10 on everyone's head. And that sounds really funny. I want you to expect the best of them. If you're a part of this business, you believe this business can work for everyone. So and obviously as a leader, you see potential in your coaches that they may not see in themselves. But voice that potential that you see to them. That helps boost self-esteem and it creates a fire. Like they're not only are they like, wow, she sees this in me. I can't let them down. Appreciate your coaches, encourage them and help them reach their potential and they'll connect with you. They'll realize that you're being genuine, that you really care, that it isn't just about the business. That's the beauty of Beachbody. Sure, you're your business partners, but I've established so many friendships with people through this business. I never would have found some of my very best friends if it weren't for Beachbody. Be the person who is there for them through the roller coaster of coaching. Be the person that they lean on when they don't know what else to do. Be the person that celebrates with them and is so excited with them. Be there for them is the key word. So be sensitive to how they feel, but also show them that they are capable of so much more. When you've started connecting with your coaches, you'll see a shift in how your team works. People start catching a vision and they're excited and they see potential and they want to work towards this goal. They want to see their team an elite top team. They want to see their team succeed. They don't want to let anyone down, so they keep working and they keep moving forward. And they'll see, like, even if they're only sponsoring one person, which is great, that they can't let that one person down. That they're here for a reason. So always touch a person's heart before you ask for their hand. People are smart and they know when you're being genuine and they know when you're being fake. They can see if you're using them just for selfish purposes to get ahead in the business or if you genuinely care. So today I want you to sit down and really evaluate your relationships with your coaches. Have you established that emotional connection? What is it? Like, do you get each other one-on-one? If not, start working on that. Make sure your team knows you genuinely care. Maybe you post it on your team page. That'd be a great team post about letting them know, look, I am here for you. I am willing to meet you halfway. I care about you. You are more than a number. Make sure your team knows you genuinely care. And I will see you tomorrow